Anukula anyone can take turns to read.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Right.
So
Yes, sir.
beautiful.
Dust from the lotus feet of the pure devotees is most favorable for bhajan. Service to the pure devotees is the highest perfection and the very root of the kripa of brain.
Jai.
See that?
I carefully observe Madhava's holy days, such as Ekadasi and Janmashtami, for they are the mother of devotion. Knowing that Krishna dwells in these holy days, with great regard, I also accept them as my residence.
In the company of devotees who have transcendental love, I will behold all the places where my Gora joyfully wandered.
My heart always prays for the opportunity to hear the mridanga play. Upon hearing the kirtan glorifying Sri Gora, my heart dances in joy.
Upon seeing the deity forms of the divine couple, I feel the highest bliss. Honoring their prasada enables one to conquer the material world of the five elements.
My home is transformed into Goloka Vrindavan when I see bhajan of Sri Radha Krishna being performed there. When I look upon the Ganga, which is the nectar emanating from the Lord's feet, my happiness knows no bounds.
Upon seeing Tulsi, my heart becomes satisfied because I know that she pleases Madhav. When I honor Shak, which is very dear to Gora, I consider my life successful.
The last one.
Whatever he finds favorable.
No.
Whatever.
Oh, whatever he finds favorable for Krishna Bhajan, Bhaktivedanta accepts every day with the greatest happiness.
Jai.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki
Jai.
jai.
Do you sing Nandanandanashtakam?
Yeah, that would be very great.
On Ekadashi, we should sing Nandanandanashtakam and Radha Kripakata.
Okay.
So that's on page 289 is the Nandanandanashtakam.
We sing that first? Or
Of the Radha Kripakata?
Usually, yes.
Radha Kripakata. So first 285, page 285.
We sing Radha first?
Yes.
Okay. I have to get mine.
Page 285.
No.
Oh, yeah, Radha Kripakata.
I have it differently. Okay?
Munindra
Vrinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harini Vasana Bhakta Pankage Nikunja Bhubi Rasini Rajendra Bhanu Nandini Rajendra Sunu Sangate Kadakari Shasihama Kripakata Bhajanam Ashoka Veshabalari Vitana Mandapasite Pavala Vala Palava Pravarunangri Komale Varabhayas Puratkare Prabhuda Sampadalare Kadakari Shasihama Kripakata Shabhajanam Anangaranga Mangala Prasanga Bangura Bhuma Savibrahma Sasambrahma Vikanta Bana Patana Nirantaram Vashikrita Pratita Nanda Nandane Kadakari Shasihama Vipakata Shabhajanam Kadi Subhana Tampaka Pradipta Gora Vigrahe Mukha Prabha Parasta Kuti Sharadendu Mandale Vichitra Chitra Sanchara Chakora Shamalochane Kadakari Shasihama Vipakata Shabhajanam Manon Madati Yovane Pramodamana Mandite Priya Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Ashesha Bhavadirairahara Bhushite Prabhuta Shata Kumbha Kumbha Kumbhi Kumbha Shustani Prashasta Mandahasya Churna Purna Sukya Sagare Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Mrinada Vala Valari Karanga Ranga Durlate Natragalasya Lolani Lalochana Balokane Lala Lulani Lammanodya Mudra Mohana Shikre Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Subhana Malikanchita Trireka Kambukantave Trisutra Mangali Guna Triratna Dipiti Salola Nirakuntala Kasuna Kucha Gumpite Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Mudamba Bimba Lamba Mana Pushpa Mekala Gune Kashasta Ratna Kinkili Kalapa Manya Manjule Karindra Shunda Dandika Paroha Soba Goruke Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Aneka Manjananda Manjulu Gurara Vaskala Samaja Rajaham Sabam Sanilvanati Gorave Virola Himavalari Vidam Vicharu Chankame Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Ananta Koti Vishnu Lokanam Napadmajashite Vimadrita Puromaja Virincha Shabara Prati Aparasi Niridita Satranam Gurinake Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Mateshwari Priyeshwari Swadeshwari Sureshwari Triveda Bharateshwari Pramana Shasadeshwari Rameshwari Shameshwari Ramodakananeshwari Rajeshwari Prajadike Shriradike Namostute Vitimavadabhutam Savam Nishamya Bhalunandini Karotu Sandadam Janam Kripakatasha Bhajanam Pavitradaiva Sanchita Trirupa Karmanashanam Pavitradavadindra Sunu Mandala Praveshanam Kadakarisha Sriramam Kripakatasha Bhajanam
Then page 29.
Was this your song, bro?
Nandanandanam Namami 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 Nandanandanam Susharu Bhakta Mandalam Panchadanta Pantikam Navam Buddham Gajitanam Namami Nandanandanam Karena Venuranjitam Gati Karendra Ganjitam Gokula Pita Shobhanam Namami Nandanandanam Tribhanga Deha Sundaram Nakayuki Sudhakaram Namulya Ratna Bhushanam Namami Nandanandanam Sugandha Anga Sorabha Guru Viraji Kaustubham Surashriva Salanjanam Namami Nandanandanam Vrindavana Sunagaram Vilasanugavasasam Surendradavamokshanam Namami Nandanandanam Rajangana Sunayakam Sada Sukha Pradayakam Jagamana Varoparam Namami Nandanandanam Shilandalandarastakam Matidya Shradayavita Kavedavati Pustaram Vavektarandriyumakam Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam Namami Nandanandanam.
It's the first time I sing Radhastikam first.
Yeah, we normally sing Nandanandana.
Yeah.
Different devotees say different
But
things.
in Kartik,
Gurudev.
first Radhika Astakam, and then
Yeah.
he said then now we have to please Krishna,
Krishna.
and then we do then because Radharani.
We have to
was
first
very
please
Krishna.
Radharani.
Yeah.
But most of the
But
time,
to please Radharani, you have to sing Nandanana. That was going to
Yeah.
say, to
Yes.
please Radharani, you have to sing Nandanana Ashtakam.
yes.
Yeah.
I thought I was then Kartik and Gurudev would chant Shri
Nandana
Nandana
first.
No?
Never.
Oh,
Never?
I myself
No,
have
are you
witnessed
sure?
that.
Even I have
Okay.
witnessed in
So
Modi
maybe I'm
maintenance,
wrong.
but then nowadays they do it the reverse.
Oh,
But
okay,
I
maybe.
all because Gurudev said we have to first please Srimati Radhika. But then you know what,
Okay.
we can't.
So
We'll have to
maybe
go
I
back to
mixed
some
up
videos
maybe.
and
I mixed up.
confirm.
Yeah, because
So in the songbook they have
Oh,
Radha first and then
In the
Nandana.
song,
Nandana.
it's Radhika
Yes,
Astakam.
Yes, it is.
so
Okay, maybe.
But maybe, but I have also seen some other devotees. They say first Radha Kripa Kataksha, and even Siddhanti Maharaj said first Radha Kripa Kataksha. So
and then also like
Because
when
you can look
Nandana is chanted, if we repeat the last line, we draw it out a little longer, but then we have a little bit more time to read the translation also.
actually,
Oh, Jai.
in my humble opinion,
Mhm.
what are we doing? We can read the translations
Yes.
and you know meditate on
Absorb the
those.
nectar.
It is nectar.
Yeah,
So-
and you only come here once a year, so you should draw it out a little longer.
Who him? Not me.
It's really 5 days.
Sorry,
Okay.
Prabhuji. I wanted to come and spend more time here. Then when I went to India, your president, he started something in which got us there. I couldn't come for 1 month. No any flight to Dubai. So even when I got it, I was very lucky. So now where do we start?
Radha Kripa Kataksha means something.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
285, page 25.
okay, it's your turn.
You start now. First we will go like this in a circle.
For Radharani first.
Yeah.
So let me get the.
Page 25. Or you have a different.
Oh, Srimati Radhika, who are glorified by great sages. Oh, you, who dispel the lamentations of the 3 words, whose lotus face blossoms with a humorous smile, and who sports in the kunjas. O beloved daughter of King Vishabhanu, O most near and dear to the son of the king of Raj, when will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
O you who are present in the pavilion made of peoples that are entwined around Ashoka trees, whose beautiful, tender, reddish feet have the luster of coral and newly sprouting reddish leaves, and whose raised hand grants benedictions and fearlessness. O abode of infinite opulence, when will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
If you have any comment to make whilst we are reading, you have any realizations or any this thing, please. You have all. That's why there's 0.
All you who, on the stage of amorous sport, in the course of an auspicious discussion, express amazement by curving your eyebrows like bows, and then suddenly firing the arrows of your sidelong glances, piercing the son of Sri Nanda with amorous delusion, and bringing him under your control, perpetual control. Then will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
O you, whose radiant and fair form resembles lightning, gold, and champak flowers, whose lotus face defeats the splendor of the effulgence of millions of optimal moons, and whose eyes, restless like those of a young cocoa bird, make various astonishing expressions at each moment. When will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
Champak is a plumeria, I think.
Huh?
Champak is plumeria.
Yeah, we have it all over.
Those white ones.
The one,
White,
they are in different
yellow,
colors.
Yeah.
Gold, red, sometimes they are both colored.
Yeah.
You have red.
Yes.
Now, that flower,
Yeah.
really, I don't even get the smell. When it falls in the morning, early in the morning, when you go picking the ones that are falling,
Yeah.
the whole place is like heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
Fragrant.
Yes. Normally, if they are on the tree and you pick them, you don't get a scent. But the moment they fall, so if you don't want it on the ground, you spread something on the ground. The next day in the morning, you go and you take them. And it's so very nice.
Where they've loved it.
Huh?
Where they've loved them. Because
Oh, man.
They make
they're
beautiful
very light
gardens.
also, lightweight, not heavy.
Yeah.
They're very light.
Oh yes, wait, very light. Yes. Okay.
And also it's chakor bird, not kakor.
Yes.
Chakora.
There may be cacao bird, but chakor.
What? There may be what?
Cha-chow bird.
Cacao bird.
This guy is funny.
O you who are intoxicated by your youthfulness, who are decorated with the delightful ornament of sulky anger, who revels in your lover's attachment to you, and who are supremely proficient in the art of loving affairs. O you who are the most learned in knowledge of loving sports within the realm of your confidential, auspicious forest groves, when will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
Oh, you.
So, before this, these are very dense, knowledge. Normally these are not just for beginners, but by our Gurudev's mercy, he has introduced this song to us In other places, they will not sing this.
Hmm.
These are very, very deep, things that we, even myself, I try to avoid. I don't know anything about it. So, sorry that we may not go deep into it. Prabhu may want to explain that normally we just read. Then when we reach that stage of realization, our eagerness will come to get this, what the real meanings are. Okay?
Because it is
Right.
composed by Lord Shiva.
Yes, Shankaracharya.
Really? Oh, yeah, it says.
Shankaracharya.
Oh,
So
Shiva.
there must be a special story too, when and how. Because Shivites don't know this song likely. Do they?
Because
No,
Lord
they
Shiva
don't.
himself,
They wouldn't know that song. So where did Lord Shiva? It's a secret. Like where
That's
did
why Lord Shiva was telling Parvati, I know. Sukadev knows. Vyas may know or may not know. Vyas, who is the incarnation, may know or may not know. So you see the stage of.
And which Shiva wrote this?
Huh?
Which one?
Which Shiva?
Gopeshwar.
Gopeshwara Mahadev now. There is no the Shiva we have. You can see in different locations.
Mhm.
Shiva is the guardian of the dam, any dam that the Lord is.
Mhm.
But in Vrindavan dam, he came and he was beaten. He was really beaten before he was given that position. So he has to suffer for it. He has to work for it. That's why he knows.
So it says right here,
Mhm.
it was spoken by Shiva in the Urdhva Manmaya Tantra.
So there were many.
Do we know the Tantra?
No, it's not a tantra that we normally study. You see, there's so many similar prayers that Lord Shiva that the Shaivites don't even chant. Actually, the Mahamantra itself, Lord Shiva is describing to Parvati it is in Tatra Upanishad, one of the Upanishads. The whole Mahamantra is described with its meaning word by word by Lord Shiva to Parvati, but Shaivites don't chant the Mahamantra.
No.
Yeah, in Kali Santaran Upanishad, Lord Shiva
It
is
would be nice
describing.
to hear his explanation.
Yeah, he describes, in Kali Santaran Upanishad.
And even Shankaracharya, see how he describes Bhagavad Gita, Gita
In Gita
Upanishad.
Mahatmyam. In
Yeah,
Gita
Gita
Mahatmyam.
Mahatmyam. Very nice, but the Shivites, they don't.
Yeah, in Gita Mahatmyam, Shankaracharya clearly says that there is only one God, and that is the son of
Nanda.
Devaki, and then only one mantra, which is his holy name. It clearly says in Gita Mahatmyam,
Oh, Shiva.
Adi Shankaracharya.
Shankaracharya.
And in the end, he said, Bhaja Govinda.
Yeah.
You fools, chant Govinda's name.
Yeah, the same. So it's
I
interesting.
understood the Shivites, they worship Rudra or like some other form, not Sada Shiva. They have worship in the mode of Tamaguns.
Yes.
So
There are 9, is it 12 or 9?
I don't know.
9 incarnations of Rudras.
Yeah.
9 Rudras. So those Rudras, everybody consider them Shiva.
Yeah.
But they have the ability, but they perform different things, and they have their followers. Most of their followers are these hobgoblins and everything. Lord Shiva himself, but he's giving mercy to these personalities. But in our case, that Shiva, when he came, he was transformed. When first he was bathed in the lake, what lake? Manasaganka or Sarova?
In
Brahmakund.
Brahmakund.
By
And then
Punamasi.
Punamasi. And when he came out, he took the gopi form. But when he came to the arena, the gopis sensed that there was somebody who was not right. The energy was not right. So they searched and they asked of his gotra. They asked of gotra, they asked of
Village,
name.
name,
And then
name,
What's your
nothing.
husband?
Well, your husband's name, he couldn't answer anything. And he had a nice beating.
Punch.
And
She couldn't answer.
she could not. So with that, after the punching and everything, saved by Purnamasi again, and Krishna said, okay, you be the gatekeeper. So they gave her that position. So if we go to Vrindavan, the first place as Vaishnavas we go to the temple of Mahashwara. What's the name? again?
Gopeshwar.
Gopeshwara Mahadev.
Close to Vamshiva.
Vamsiva.
But Maharaj is a very interesting point, and I have not gotten the answer yet. So we say that from Sri Krishna when he was at Vamshivat, so from his right hand side Sadashiv manifested and left hand side Srimati Radhika, right?
Left hand what?
Left hand side Srimati Radhika manifested and right hand side Sadashiv manifested when at Vamshivat. You've heard that, right? You know that, Didi, right? So,
No.
no?
Please tell.
No, okay. No, it's a question actually. No, that's Gurudev. That's clearly said that he manifested from the right hand side
In
and
Vamshivat.
Srimati Radhika from left hand side at Vamshivat.
Okay.
And Vamshivat is Rasasthali.
Yes.
So then how he already manifested at Vamshivat from Krishna, then why? So but he's not getting entrance into Ras Leela in another form. So it may be because
By
of-
then, he has already been ordained as Gopeshwara Mahadev.
So this is difficult to understand. It's maybe because of Kalpabhed, but this is says at the beginning of everything. You know, when Srimati Radhika manifests first, so Sadashiv manifests on the right
At the
side
beginning.
of Vamshivat. Yeah, at Vamshivat.
At Vamsiva, yes.
Vamshivat.
Yeah, now let's consider which of the leelas came first.
So this is before any Leela because that's when Srimati Radhika manifested.
Manifested.
So then,
Well. What is the original? It is also said that when the Lord wants to manifest his leelas, he first manifested Lord Balaram and
Then,
Lord Radharani.
are you sure it was? But will you step in the next?
yes, I have.
Okay.
But I'll confirm it also. It's in this.
I've seen that, and I think somebody did ask Gurudev about this.
Okay. Interesting.
I am forgetting the
Because I
answer.
know Baladev and Radharani, but
Yes.
Shiva and
Baladev and Radharani.
Alright.
You can continue.
Okay.
I was just confirming.
Oh, you are decorated with the ornaments of Anubhava, such as Hava and Bhava, and a diamond necklace of gentleness and gravity, whose breasts are like water pots made of pure gold, and which resemble the twin mounds on the head of an elephant. O you whose glorious, gentle smile is like an ocean full of bliss, when will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
O you whose arms are like the tender stems of a lotus swaying in the water's waves, whose glance from blue eyes resembles the tips of creepers dancing in the breeze, who allure Manamohan to follow you, and upon meeting him, still away his mind and give him shelter in his state of enchantment. When will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
O you whose neck is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, and is adorned with golden necklaces and an auspicious Trisutra, glowing with 3 kinds of brilliant gems. O you whose bluish black tresses, interwoven in a braid with clusters of flower blossoms, sway to and fro, when will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
So
Can
this-
you explain what the tree?
Yeah,
Hmm?
just wanted to ask because
It says on the bottom of
Three Sutra.
The tree
So
sutra.
that's the Mangal, Mangal,
chain, right? Is it?
no, Mangal Sutra.
Uh-huh.
So mostly when at the time of wedding, the Indian ladies, that's a black thread
Threads.
that they
Right.
wear, So that's also actually below also describes some Mangalpuri Sutra is a special necklace worn by married girls for auspiciousness.
And that's a golden ornament, I think.
No, it's not a golden
It's not
ornament. It's just a
Black
black
thread.
Only
thread,
black.
thick black thread.
Oh.
But it typically will have one small, maybe a
Gold.
pendant, small little pendant in the center. But the rest of it is all just a
All
black
black.
thread.
Okay.
So typically that is to remove any inauspiciousness and bring auspicious. So this is at the time of marriage.
Yeah.
So if
Not-
you're
not all the way
an
through.
unmarried girl would never wear a
And
Mangal
after
Sutra.
marriage, they continue to
Yeah,
carry.
they continue to wear. So that was a tradition. Of course,
Oh, okay.
slowly. So even today in the marriages, they wear the Mangal Sutra,
Okay.
but then they don't continue to wear after that. But in
Okay.
the old days, they would wear it
Auntie
all the
also
time.
got one?
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a tradition in
I
all our
did that
families.
one.
You wear a Mangal Sutra.
What social Radhika was it?
Yes,
So-
that's what I want to ask. Is
Yeah.
it not incongruent?
I haven't
To-
seen on the drawings.
Yes, is it not incongruent to the philosophy?
Well,
Uh,
she has.
So. Yeah, you were saying something.
Well, there's Abhimanyu.
Yes.
He is the husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't say who put it, but it is basically the sign of someone who's married. So this is meaning she is married,
Oh, yeah, you're
and that's the
right.
reason
You're
it's
right.
a parakya bhav.
Right,
Right? That's why
yes.
she's actually married.
So you're right.
Yes.
You're right also.
Hmm.
Very good.
Plus, you say a pendant,
It says with three.
but
with
she
three kinds of
hers
brilliant
has
Diamonds.
3 kinds of brilliant gems.
gems. Yeah. So
Maybe on
nowadays
each
I'm
and
talking-
every one of them.
Yeah, but nowadays if you see,
Which
like
is-
even if you see a picture of Mangal Sutra, you just type in Mangal Sutra,
Okay.
and we will
Can-
see it's
can you
typically
type it
just
in?
like one, and then within that you may have
Mangal
some
Sutra.
gems, but nowadays you don't have many. It's not like a complete gold necklace.
Hmm.
And the same is when you see small children and they have a black cord around their waist.
That
Waist,
is for
yeah,
protection.
Yeah, that's
It's
also,
the
but
same.
that's not a Mangal Sutra. No,
No,
that's
but
not.
that's also for protection.
For
yeah?
protection, yeah.
And they put this black.
Right. So like when we were kids, our mothers will put like a black spot here.
There. On the
Here, sometimes at the back of the
Here.
ear. So it was so common
Well,
in
that's
India.
to avoid the evil eye, right?
It
Mm.
or to avoid the evil eye.
And
Right.
the kajal on the eyes of the children.
Yeah, that's
right?
more just to make the eyes strong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just more like an eye ointment.
Looks so cute.
Yeah,
It's
It's
Kajal.
interesting
Yes, it does.
It looks
that-
so cute.
And they would actually, they will make us lie down, and there will be like a
Yes.
little.
It's a small stick.
Yeah, and it's just
You
like a
put it-
metallic stick,
yes.
and like this, my mother will put it like this
And you
inside.
have it also.
Oh yeah, we used to get it all the time as young kids.
It's the same thing.
It's
It's
eyeliner.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
eyeliner.
You know, when I see the Indian tradition,
Yeah.
in our tradition, sometimes the things are so similar.
Yeah.
The same thing they were doing to us, the same, things that they will put around our,
Waist.
Waist.
You mean like similar to in Africa?
Yes, similar. Everything, the kanja, and always I was crying because when a little bit enters into your eyes, it's
So
very,
it's actually they put it inside the eye.
yes.
Yeah, put it
When it
inside.
enters into the eye, sometimes it pain. There's a small pain.
Eucalyptus burn.
Yes, and I didn't.
In your tradition?
We
they-
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the
They
same.
do it in
I'll
Ifa
get
too.
some kajal the next
Yes.
time I go to India. Some-
And the black paint
So,
that's
yeah,
supposed to be
that's the
for
one was-
protection, hide you from death.
So it's interesting that many of these things are so similar. Everything. Okay, then. Do you want to show us something?
No, I mean you Google and you see different models of the Mangal Sutra.
Oh, okay.
So
Maybe
then
now
this
they are
one-
making it into
like a fashion probably.
gold.
Now they have it in gold
Yes,
as well.
the gold. That's what
Yeah.
many people use now. Oh, you. From whose? Oh no. Did you read?
Yeah.
Already. Okay. Oh, you. From whose rounded hips a wreath of excellent flowers, on whose charming slender waist a sublime belt of tiny bejeweled bells sweetly rings, and whose beautiful thighs taper like the sloping trunk of the king of elephants.
Oh my God.
Do you get something interesting about that?
It sounds really
Okay,
That's
I will
interesting.
say something about that. It's interesting. When will you make me the recipient of your merciful grace?
So that's another ornament that women used to have, like a waist belt, and this.
Yeah.
Ankle bells. They do that now here.
No,
It's very popular.
ankle
The-
bells.
Yeah, the
Waist belt.
jewel
Waist
around
beads.
the waist
Okay.
and around the ankle belts and the pierced nose.
And
It's
also
all
nose like this.
yes, yeah.
In my Africa, the women, if you don't have beads, waist beads,
Beads, yeah.
yes, you have to put the waist beads, which you have to put it, and you leave it on until you reach to bed.
Yes.
And-
Really?
and- yes.
Till you
Like
reach
taking
what?
bath and all the
Yes,
things.
the beads are there.
Oh,
It's
it's
a ring of beads,
Wooden
yes.
beads or
Huh?
wooden beads?
No. Coral beads depends. Sometimes
Jewels.
diamond, yeah, jewels.
Ruby.
Depends on
pearls.
your stature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And why I'm saying whose beautiful thighs taper like the sloping trunk of the king of elephants. Why I did that, whenever I see that and I read Solomon
Songs and
song
songs.
books,
Yeah, songs and songs.
it's saying, it says, my beloved, and it's describing the thighs of, and it says it's tapering like the trunk of an elephant, So when you see it, I said, wow, you can see the same description.
Yeah.
Solomon, who's that?
Solomon, King Solomon,
Yeah.
It's
the
in
Song
Bible.
of
In the
Solomon.
Bible.
Solomon.
Oh, the Bible. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He also-
So it all actually came from the Vedic
Yes.
only.
Yes. All the scriptures known to man.
Okay.
O you whose ankle bells, sweetly resounding with the host of Vedic mantras, resemble the wobbling of a flock of royal swans, and whose beautiful gait mocks the movement of his swaying golden creeper, will you make me the recipient of your merciful sidelong glance?
I was always wondering, because when the swans, they make that sound of an ankle bell. I mean, really? How does it sound? Like,
Have you heard swans?
Yeah, we did have swans, but I could not really figure out.
It's like, I don't know how that
Okay.
could, but it says, beautiful gait mocks the movement of a swaying
Golden creeper.
golden creeper. So how will you describe that? Ladies.
Yes.
Hypnotic.
It's just, like a
Yes.
swaying vine.
Yes, but
Yeah.
how would a woman's gait resemble that?
You see it on the movies, how
Yeah, we call
they
it switching.
walk.
Among the blacks, I'll show you, I'm sorry.
We call it switching.
Among the black, especially the men, when they want to show something,
Oh yeah, right.
Like that. Yes.
So that's like showing off.
yeah, at that time,
Yes.
So the women,
Yeah,
the women, it's here.
Yeah.
Even
Uh-huh.
it's moving everything.
So that's swaying.
We call it switching. Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
It is. This is.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Swaying.
Mhm. But the men, you can see them if they are moving. You watch the black men when they're into something. You see them moving.
They have a very special way.
Oh yeah. It's all
Is it not
rhythm-
true?
Rhythm and beats.
Well,
Oh,
swagger.
you who are worshipped by Lakshmi Devi, the mistress of unlimited Vaikuntha planets, and who bestows benediction upon Sri Parvati, Indrani, and Saraswati. Even one of the nails on your lotus feet give rise to an infinite variety of spiritual perfections.
Wow.
O wind, will you make me the recipient of your merciful cyclone events? So Parvati we know, and Indrani is then the wife of Indra.
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 And Saraswati
Saraswati
is the wife
Of
of
Lord Brahma.
Lord
Lord Brahma. Okay.
O mistress of all kinds of sacrifices, of all activities, of the mantras uttered during jagas, of all the gods, of the teachings of the three Vedas, of the enforcement of all scriptural principles, of the goddess of fortune, of forgiveness, and of the delightful forest of Vrindavan. O mistress and empress of Raj, O Srimati Radhika, I offer my pranams unto you.
So this one, for instance, is just vividly describing that Radharani is the all in all, the energy, the total energy aspect of Krishna. If Krishna wills, it is Radharani who is doing all the activity, either herself or in her expansions. Everything is being manifested.
Like
So-
we said, Krishna without Radharani is zero.
Zero.
But with Radharani is a halo.
Yeah, so
O daughter of Rishabhanu, upon hearing this wonderful prayer, please make me qualified to perpetually receive your merciful sidelong glance. By your mercy, my 3 types of karma will be destroyed, and at that moment I will enter the circle of the son of the king of Raj and his dearmost Sakis.
So without Radharani's mercy, it is very difficult. In fact, when we say Shraddha, faith is actually the sprout, the beginning of Bhakti. So we have 2 types of faith that I was explaining the other day: Lokic Shraddha and Paramatic Shraddha. Yeah. So these 2, the Paramatric Shraddha is the spiritual faith. The Lokic Shraddha is the individual material faith we have in things. So with that Paramatric Shraddha is actually the beginning of Bhakti. And who is Bhakti Devi? Bhakti Devi is none other than an aspect of Radharani herself. So without Radharani herself giving us the mercy, we cannot go into the mood of Bhakti. So whatever prayers we are having, whatever we are doing, we should give all the accolade to Radharani, and she will in turn give us the mercy of the association of the King of Raj.
Can I ask a question, Maharaja?
Mhm.
Just so that I can get an understanding of what I'm hearing, the masculine and feminine dichotomy between Radha and Krishna sounds just like what I'm coming from. Like the masculine aspect wills and decides, but everything is done through the womb of the feminine aspect.
It's the same. Mau Tono Hono, Mau Lisa. You know, the only thing about our culture, we have lost a lot of those. So it is very difficult to understand in vivid details. You know, it is there, but it is like crowded with, especially now, with so many material
Influence.
individual things people have created around this. But the Maulisa and everything, it is the perfect, it's the same in Radha Krishna. So some people, when in our place, when they see, they say, no. If it is like that, then you are worshipping idols. You follow me? Then, especially the Christians, they come to the temple and they see, they say, but this is what is in it. And they say it is idol worship. we say no. This is the real worship. Some people will want to know more. Some people are put off. So this, yes, some people have actually asked that we make comparison of these studies, and maybe one day somebody will, if I don't, somebody will do it for understanding. But sometimes it is obfuscated by so many tantric moods, which is not good. Okay. But yes, on the part, yes, the Lord is one. The knowledge is one, but here in the Vedas, it's very, you can see the meaning, everything is very intense.
It has been preserved with purity, even to this day. The Vedic knowledge, even though it has been misinterpreted by some, but at the same time, the original text and the conception is still preserved.
In Africa, many of the books have been, I told you, have been banned. There's no knowledge of that thing. So, what they are doing now is the tantric aspect. Yes, they can do so many things, manifest so many things, and they call that power, but it has no love in it. There's no, it's not praying. It's not love of God. Do you get this? Few people are still worshiping the pure, try to worship the pure aspect, but it is, there is no deeper meaning. But if you do this and you go back and you see, say, wow, this is it, then you can help them. They can help them like that.
See, in Western culture, we don't have any understanding like this. Power is usually associated with a male figure, not with a female. But this is just the opposite, that the very power personified is female and serves the owner of the power.
It's interesting. It's there in Christianity. It has been changed. When they started, they said, God the Father, God the Son with the Jiva, and the Holy Spirit. And they said, when the Holy Spirit comes, He will do everything. But they don't give gender to the Holy Spirit. You follow me?
Yes. So
They
that's
don't
the
give
female
gender to the Holy Spirit. But they said it is the Holy Spirit that is doing all the power. They have it. But it has been changed because they don't want to give the feminine aspect the better.
So that's the female aspect then, the Holy Spirit. That's the female aspect.
That's the female aspect, actually.
And in the Old Testament, it was the Shekinah. Shekinah. That's what the Kabbalists call the manifestation of God the Father on earth. Was a feminine aspect. Shekinah.
So you see, you can see that the knowledge should be coming from one source, and as it goes away, it has been, just like Krishna said, it has been diluted in different forms, but the knowledge is one.
We have a lot of seva to do there in Africa. Sounds like.
I was there. We started it with Ramananda, and now I'm hearing this. This one is actually. In fact, I'll tell you a story before we go on. In Africa, before when I go out preaching in the villages, these women, elderly women, they will come. They will all come. Listen very carefully, and on the tip they have their money tied like this.
Like in India also.
India, yes, like this. So when they speak and they have become impressed, they just say. Sometimes some of them will be crying. They will take out this. He said, "My son, this is what we know to be the truth. Wow. You know, and they take, it's true, they'll take whatever money they have, they say, take. I've been preaching somewhere. Some places I preach. The people, the priestess, they called me, they said, you think we don't have what you are talking about? And surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
They took me to the shrine and there was Krishna.
Where? Wow.
Krishna?
Yes,
Wow.
Krishna.
The deity form?
No, in the they've drawn Krishna in the but Krishna.
Trivanga?
No, but Krishna with
Forearm?
no, not forearm, just the fruit, but not playing the fruit.
Really?
It was there.
Wow.
And also,
Wow.
interesting, this one was by our own, one of our own devotees. There was a lady who was a priestess. So when she was hearing us, she said, what I'm hearing and what we are doing is the same. So she came in and she became a devotee. And she came to India. She actually came to India, yes. She came to India and, you know, we were in ISKCON. So we were not able to further her. Their son became a devotee. And I don't know where he is now. Now, he brought to the temple to me. He says, when I went to India, these are all the shalagram I see. Then she brought her own shalagram. The shalagrams. He says, here. He said, you know, my father was actually having one of those shalagram stones, and I was saying, oh, Dad, when I was growing up, I said, this is just a stone. But my father every morning had the shalagram in put it in water, and you know, perform like achanam with it. This, so I also witnessed with my own hand. So when I came and I saw these things like this, I said, no, there's some truth. We have been taken away from the truth.
See, it was all, even in Srimad Bhagavatam, it clearly describes it was all Bharat Varsh.
Yeah.
So when during the time of Maharaj Bharat, so even during that time, so the entire earth was actually Bharat Varsh. So it was all India. I mean, India is the new name, but it was called Bharat Khand. So when it describes Jambu Dweep and all of that, it was all the Vedic culture. But then slowly started getting divided, and actually in one purport, Sri Prabhupada in Bhagavatam, he actually describes very elaborately that how certain people were ostracized. They were, you know, because of some wrong things they did, they were asked to leave, and they went into this Middle East area, and then they invented their own religion and this and that. So he gives a very detailed description of all these different groups which are described in. But you know, even today, it is very interesting. Actually, Shri Gurudev only once said that many countries, even their names, even today, if you see, they actually come from the Vedic names. So, for example, Australia is just an apabhramsha, so it's just a name. What do you call it in English? So, the actual name is Australia. So Australia, which slowly became Australia. So Australia means, Astra means weapons, and Alay means is a place. So that was a place where the Pandavas had their weapon house. So similarly, Caspian Sea was Kashyap Rishi. He was meditating there. So Caspian Sea is so far from the modern day India, but that's where Kashyap Rishi, who's described in so many places throughout Vedic scriptures. Then of course Gandhari was Gandhar, which is today in Afghanistan. And Ireland was Aryaland. So Arya actually comes from Arya, right? So you see how Arya. In Belize, Dandi Maharaj told me, and that you can probably even find online, in Belize, in the caves, they found so many, similarly Pashupatinath and Shaligram, similar thing, Mexico, South America. In Belize.
So I was
Central American country.
It's a small country, just a tiny country, but beautiful. It's just
in Central
below
America.
Mexico.
Yeah, there's some devotees there also.
So
So like
traces
this, there
are
are many
everywhere.
such examples. So many millennia ago, this was all Bharat Khand, and slowly. So when there are parallels or similarities, because these are all coming from
The Vedic
in the
culture.
like even today, if you see, there are people who went to Fiji and they were
Yeah.
taken as bonded laborers by the British about 150 years ago. So when they left from India, they took all that understanding, and to this day they practice, but it has kind of become a little bit mixed. So over many millennia, things kind of changed.
Yeah.
But originally, it all came
Yeah.
from that Vedic culture.
They're very traditional.
But you can also see,
Like if you go to Bali, Bali even today,
yes, they have.
Bali was the name of Sugriev's brother. Bali, right?
Yeah.
So even today, Bali,
They have the Ramayana.
yes.
Yeah,
You go to Indonesia, even though it's a Muslim country, but they follow Ramayana.
Yeah, you see.
Even their national airline is called Garuda. Garuda is not an Islamic
Garuda.
name. It's not a
Garuda
Muslim name.
Airline.
Garuda Airlines.
Nice. Yeah.
Garuda is the
Very
carrier
good.
of Lord Vishnu.
Yes.
So where did that word come from? To them.
Yeah.
And
You know?
also, it's interesting. This is true. You can go Google it. They said Lord Ram had two sons, Love and Kush. And when he was about to leave, he divided the world into two. The southern part he gave to Kush, the northern part to Love.
Love.
Now, where did Kush establish his kingdom? If you go to Africa, you have what we call the Kushite Empire.
Wow.
Yes, up till now,
Nice.
Kushite Empire had been there. Now they can't even the writings and so forth. They can't. They are using AI now to see whether they can read what.
So there's
Yes,
some scriptures.
yes.
It's in East Africa, right?
It's in
Kushites is Ethiopia.
Kusa, yeah, Ethiopia down, Sudan,
Sudan,
down, all are
And even in the
Kushite.
Bible, it talks about Kush.
The Kush.
Kush.
Kush. If you go to the Bible,
Ethiopia.
there's Kush.
Okay.
The people of the Kush.
And also Kalia is in Fiji.
In
right?
Fiji, yeah.
And that's why they don't have snakes there,
Yeah.
because Kalia is there.
So like there are these
So-
many examples out there like that.
I wonder what the land of America is named. Really, maybe it was because the karma seems to be pretty good.
The word America itself
America,
or
the
Africa,
land.
these are all new names. The word,
No, I know.
yeah,
No, I
like
wonder what
Africa
the original
never was
name
named
is.
Africa. Later on,
Oh,
yes.
America was Africa.
No,
No.
There are different names.
Names.
It's a new name. It's a
Names.
modern name.
I know, and I'm wondering what the original name was, though.
I don't
mean,
know,
it
but they
seems
said
to be-
Ravan. Ravan had his gold mines in South America.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
Like they said, actually, even though Sri Lanka, but I've heard Sri Prabhupada saying actually it was Brazil, which was like Sri Lanka or something like that. I've heard.
But Sri
But-
Lanka was the place of Ravan,
Ravan,
because the
yes,
bridge is
yes.
still
The under.
obvious, yeah.
What happened is that they dug their, you see, as you go down under the ocean, there is tunnels. So you don't have to even pass through the ocean. So you go down the tunnel all the way from one country to another.
And underneath,
Underneath,
The
you
ocean.
can go under the ocean.
from where to where?
You can go from,
I know from Holland to, or from, France to England. there's
no,
big
that is
tunnel.
the modern
I think in
tunnels.
those times, during
This-
the time of
those
Ravan,
times.
during the time of
They
Ravan.
had tunnel underground.
Yes.
Underground tunnel, Ravan.
And they were digging the gold. That's
So
why,
that's why they store the gold there. In
yes,
South
that's why
America.
the planet went off its axis.
Earth.
Yes, rotation, and then who had to come and pick?
Varahadev.
Varahadev had to come.
Oh, wow.
So, yes,
Hmm.
even if you go to South Africa, the same thing. Some people came and dug gold. So later on, they would call those things Solomon mines, King Solomon mines.
Like
Because
Mount
they were-
Sumeru.
You've heard of that. You know, and if you go to South Africa today, in the air, you can see all the ancient, you know, rooms. But if you're on the ground, you don't. But from the air, they have mapped all those things.
Ah.
Mhm.
So the history is very different from what is told to us.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
much.
exactly. And then, of course, is the earth flat all around? It's another whole
Well, now
Now
just
we don't go
recently,
there.
Yeah, that of course is wrong even according to Bhagavad.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
So, just recently, the people who went to, you know, upper orbit, they said they went around the moon. They took pictures of the earth. It was round, very round.
That's
So
another subject.
the flat earth, let me explain this before we can go on, please. Flat earth is talking about the plane in which the planets are. So if you go to the sun is in the center, then the planet, you know, are on a plane around the sun. So those plane is flat, but within it, all the planets are round, spherical.
So they have the orbit in the plane,
Yes.
or the orbit shape makes a plane, but then they also turn
Within
in the same
the
plane.
orbit are the planets. So when they say flat Earth, they are alluding to that, not that our Earth is flat. And people have taken it and they made it into. No, it's not true.
But that's some people take the descriptions of the Bhagavatam,
And Bhagavatam,
Jambavi.
see that's but that's a very wrong understanding, because Srimad Bhagavatam, when it is describing, of course, you know, you don't see the earth or even anything according to the way Bhagavatam is describing. So, and the way to understand is that Bhagavatam is, we see the world based on the dimensions that our senses can perceive. So, for example, an ant, when it comes here, she will see only 2 dimensions. The ant does not see a 3rd dimension. She will just see a thread, a line of thread, but cannot see the height. We can see the height. So as you add more dimensions, you see the same thing in a different way. So Bhagavatam is written from a different perspective. It's not written from, and same thing even in, like, you know, Einstein's relativity theory, where you are standing and what speed are you moving, you will see things around differently. When you're sitting in a plane, you feel like you're stationary. You're moving at 600 miles an hour, but you feel that you are stationary, right? So Bhagavatam is written from a higher dimension, where they see more dimensions than we see. So what the reality they are seeing, we are not able to see that with our limited 3 dimensions that we can see. So yeah, it may. So from their perspective, it may look very different, you know. But from our perspective, it looks different.
So when they said Mount Meru, and
Yeah.
Mount Meru is very huge, you know, and they are describing even some in the Bhagavatam trees that are 80 miles, 80 miles high,
Yeah.
and then when the fruits fall, they are the big fruit that they form into river, you know, and of juice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
So
Sugar cane juice.
sugar.
I would love to have such.
Yes.
So what do we say to these things? We have to be very, you know, from the perspective they are saying it, and from our perspective, it is so different. So we have to be very careful how we interpret these things.
Some devotees are so convinced. So convinced.
That's why when science proves something, and they said, oh, Prabhupada said it this way, but science is proving it this way, and we accept it this way, they become disillusioned, and many of them leave. You follow me? They don't understand the higher dimensions of this. So there should be big gyan, not just gyan. At least we should aspire for that.
for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about this in our Bhagavatam class a couple of months ago, that Srila Prabhupada actually could see Mount Meru. He could see it. He could see it. We can't see it, but he could see it. Yeah. You know, and with his vision, he could see it. So it's here on the planet Earth. Yeah. So, and it's bizarre, but he could see it.
Okay,
We can understand.
let's finish that. The one.
Gosh, come.
Okay.
Page 289. This is short.
Nanda.
9 verses. Okay. Whose turn is it? You enjoyed it? Or
Who read last?
page 289.
Yeah, Jadev's.
Jaideva's turn.
And who has written this Astakam?
Unknown.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Sounds like quite the person. Okay. His brown face is so lovely. His beautiful ears are adorned with hanging jeweled earrings, and his body is nicely anointed with fragrant sandalwood paste. I offer pranam unto that Sri Nandananda.
His eyes are elongated like lotuses. Peacock feathers adorn his head, and he enchants millions of cupids. I offer my pranam to that Sri Nanda.
So Nandanandan means the son of Nand Maharaj,
Jai.
Krishna. So Nandanandan is another name of Krishna.
Yeah.
From the tip of his beautiful nose hangs an elephant pearl. His rows of teeth shine naturally like pearls, and his bodily complexion shines like a fresh rain cloud. I offer pranams to that Sri Nandanandan.
So the elephant pearl, so does it mean,
Hangs like an elephant pearl.
is
I
it
don't
a
know what-
special type of pearl that it's
Yeah.
called like that? Or it's just,
I'm not sure if you know Maharaj. Is it like shaped like an
Uh,
elephant, or is it a pearl which is called an elephant
yeah,
pearl?
why the name elephant?
I don't. Yeah, that is a question, but I'm thinking they are talking of the ivory.
Gajamuka.
The ivory. You know, the elephant, the tusk of the elephant
Ivory.
is
Oh.
so much very precious
Yes.
that they kill the elephant
Yeah.
just to take the ivory, which is a
Ivory,
big
yes.
money.
So this
So
is
that you
elephant
can-
pearl means ivory.
It could be ivory shaped, and they have
Yes,
made
you're
they
right.
polish the ivory.
I'm looking it up here, and you're right. It is called Gaja Mukta or Gajamani, rare mythical gem believed to form within the tusk socket of elephants.
Okay.
The tusk of elephants.
It's a Gajamukta, so it's not ivory, but it's a
Ivory.
gem that
Gem
is
formed
forms
inside.
within the tusk.
So
Ja.
No,
Like-
it says in the
Wow.
tusk socket, right?
yeah, so a pearl
Like in the
is
base
made
of
from
the tusk.
the agitation in a clam, right? So this pearl is made from agitation of the
Oh,
tusk.
inside
Inside.
the tusk.
Inside
Okay.
Because the tusk is tooth, so is moving a little bit,
Yeah.
and just moving a little bit create pearl.
Pearl inside there.
So that's probably why they're taking the tusk, because they're
Oh, the pearls may
trying
be
to
there.
find the mythical pearl.
Mm.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
Okay,
it
ma'am.
says, yeah, it does. It's
It
for
must have special
elephants.
color and must be quite.
They are large in
special.
size, unique structure.
It's my turn. okay.
Yours.
No.
His hands are adorned.
His sons are adorned with a flute. His majestic gait excels that of a king of elephants again, and he is beautified by fine yellow garment. I offer pranams to that Sri Nandanandana. And you can see Krishna in a Tribanga form. And then if he wants to allure the gopis, even that Tribanga form is itself
Ah,
a
so
gate.
beautiful.
You know, he's walking majestically, you know, holding, you know, trying to adjust his belt. Okay.
His threefold bending form is most beautiful, his nails glow like the moon, and he is adorned by priceless gems. I offer pranam to that Sri Nandananda.
His body exudes an extraordinary enchanting fragrance, and upon his broad chest, the Kaustubha gem shines, along with the marks of Shivatsa. I offer pronounce to that Lord Sri Tushi Nanda.
So, what is the Shrivasta?
Shiva.
I have a question about that actually.
Yeah,
What's that?
what's the Shrivasta?
Srivatsa. So that's the jewel that Krishna wears, right?
Is it not the jewel?
Shri
They say it's the hair.
hair.
Silver, silver hair.
Yes, hair.
The hair. So I want to know that hair.
Isn't Lakshmi?
Huh?
Isn't it Lakshmi who always resides on his chest? And that is a symbol.
You know, there is a cost book gem. Here it says Srivatsa and the mark of Srivatsa. So two, sir, yeah.
Mhm. The mark of Shrivasta
Yeah, mark of Srivatsa is that.
is that hair,
Yeah.
white hair.
Yes. And that is Lakshmi. That's a sign of Lakshmi.
Lakshmi.
Yes.
Okay.
And Kaustubha is
Kaustubha.
one of the
Special gem.
Gem.
special gem.
Sorry.
Actually, the Kaustubha gem is it not the same gem that Lord Shiva sent? No, yeah, Lord Shiva sent the Brahmana to go to Sanatan.
No, that was That was
Chintamani.
Chintamani. That's a different thing.
Now Kaustubha gem and
Oh,
Chintamani.
yeah, separate. Yes, separate.
But the my spiritual world is Chintamani. Or
Yes.
So-
The jewels.
I don't know. When we go there, we'll find out all the gems. There are too many different gems.
So it says here, this gem is emerged from the Samudra Mantara churning of the ocean.
Ocean, yes. So that's different than the Chintamani,
Chintamani.
the touchstone.
Mm.
Okay, let's finish now. We haven't done the Gayatri
He
yet.
is Vrindavan's expert of paramour, who dresses in a manner to enhance his charming, playful pastimes, and who liberates Indra from his pride. I offer pranams to that Sri Nandana.
The exquisite lover of the damsels of Raj always bestows happiness upon all living entities and enchants their mind. I offer pranam to that Sri Nandanandana.
Whoever, with faith, recites these 8 verses, glorifying the son of Nanda, will easily conquer the insurmountable ocean of material existence and attain shelter at his 2 lotus feet.
Haribol.
Jaya.
Jayo. So it's very fruitful actually.
Yes.
Ja.
Saying yes.
Haribol,
We should
Jayo.
sing it every day.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Oh, sorry. Can you get Maharaja also one?
No, I'll sit here.
Oh, you'll sit?
It's okay.
I'm okay.